guys, so I just made it to Aveda probably like 10 minutes ago. I just filled out my paperwork so I can do my tour. Hopefully I can vlog like the experience. If I can't, then I'll do like a video like afterwards, letting you guys know how it went, how I like the school. But I can show you like a quick brief overview like of the area that I'm in right now. But yeah, so right now I'm really just waiting to see who's gonna give me my tour. I know my tour is with a lady named Sarah, so I'm kind of interested. So far I can see that it's super busy, so that's really good. Like I see that will help me get like a lot of, clients or whatever. Yeah, I'm super excited to see like if this is a school that I would want to do my cosmetology at. Because I mean, I like it so far. I do have someone I go to church with that is in cosmetology school here, so I'm gonna be talking to her tomorrow, and I'll probably vlog that too, just so you guys can get like a better like feeling of what it's like to be an Aveda student. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all in a second. Hey guys, so I'm about to be leaving Aveda. I didn't record only because I just kind of really felt like I wanted it to be, just a little more personal for me. But it went well. I'm looking to start in June, so I'm really excited about that. I got my like paperwork. I just have to figure out some things with FAFSA. So right now I'm going to be going. I'm waiting for my Uber, and then I'm gonna be going to. Ooh, I look good in the sun, and then I'm gonna be going to get some groceries. Silver Toyota. He should be pulling up soon. Hold on. Let me look at this Uber real quick, y'all. Okay, so I'm now in the Uber, guys, and I'm about to just go home for a little bit, see what groceries I need to get. Then I'm gonna go and do some grocery shopping. I'm so tired. I know I need some more like breakfast food because I want to start meal prepping that. I just found out that there was a grocery store down the street from my house, and I'm like, I've been doing the most, taking Ubers all the way to Cubs when I could have just walked down the street. So that's what I'm about to do. And then once I get done with that, I'm gonna go back home, clean up my room a little bit, and get ready to go hang out with a couple of people at my church and just fellowship a little bit. And yeah, well, actually, I'm gonna make some food with it. Actually, no, I'm eating with them. I don't know. I'll probably make like a little snack, but you guys will see what I have going on, and I'll talk to you guys in the next clip. Alright, y'all. So I'm in the crib. Now I feel like I could talk more about like how it was and what I like, what I don't like. Just a little more like in depth. But like I do like it. Like I do like Aveda. Like I honestly feel like it's definitely somewhere I do see myself. Scared me. Like it's definitely somewhere I do see myself. I go to school at. Like it's a good school. Sit here. I want y'all to see me. I wish I'm about to bring this chair over here. The things you do to have a decent YouTube setup, okay? Okay, period. So, yeah. So I'm trying to like figure out what I want to do. The B schedule is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then every other Saturday as well. So, pros and cons. Either way, I'm gonna have to do 3 days during the week, which are full days, which is like, it's not necessarily like a huge problem. It's not really a problem. Like, I feel like the only thing that I'm personally going to have to do is, I feel like I'm gonna personally have to figure out like, am I gonna have like like a job, like, cause I'm gonna be working at Sephora. Like, I don't know, you guys. I'm like so confused. Like, I'm very confused right now. Still trying to figure that out. I know pretty much. I'm just trying to figure out what schedule I want to do because either way, I'm gonna have every other Saturday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., which is not a problem for me. Like, I'm okay with having that schedule. I know that I am looking to move in August. Like, I'm looking to get my own space. So I'm also trying to figure that out as far as like having rent. Because ideally, I don't really want to have a roommate. Mainly because I kind of just want my living room space to really be like my studio. Like my apartment, it's really nice. It's spacious enough for like me, you know, and it's a luxury feel, which is why I kind of don't want to leave this apartment complex, but it's just expensive. For instance, like if I get a 1 bedroom, it's like $1,000, and I'm not trying to pay for that by myself. Okay, like that's a bit much. And then like studios are like 700. Like ideally, I would love to have a roommate. Like I would love to have another roommate. It's just I can't do the separate rent thing. Like I would need the rent to be together so we can split it in half, 400, 400, 500, 500. Like I would ideally want it to be like that. And then I have a certain standard to the way I want to live. Like I don't want to personally live in a regular apartment. Not saying that I have to live above my means, but I also like don't want to live super below my means. Like for instance, I like living in the city because it's close to everything. I don't have a car at the moment, so it's more convenient for me. And why I like to live in the city. And I know you guys are probably like, girl, what does this have to do with Aveda? But everything connects to each other because I have to think about where I'm going to be living and making sure all of that is good. So the second reason why I like living in the city is because I like seeing people up and moving. Like I don't like those rural areas. Like even if they have a bus line, like if you're from Minnesota, you know what I'm talking about. Like there's a difference from BC and Southside Minneapolis. Like BC is more kind of family oriented. Not that Southside isn't, but BC is family oriented. People are sitting down. Like these are people who own their homes. They're not just renting. Although you can own your home on the South Side as well, but those are more of like structured type of areas, you know. Obviously there's single people and there's people who aren't settled who are renting that live in that area, but I'm just speaking for me and my demographic when it comes to like being around young people who are up and moving. Like a lot of us live like in the southeast, south metro area. Unless you have a car, then obviously you live, you know, further out. Just gonna play it by ear. I know there's this girl who wouldn't mind, you know, moving in with me. Well, not moving in with me, but like finding a place. So I'm gonna chop it up with her to see like what she's thinking, and you know things like that. Cause I really want to live like in this type of area. Whether we're in this exact, well, I don't really want to be in this exact apartment because, like I said, everyone pays for their rent separately, so you're still paying basically $700 a month. And with these hours, I don't want to force myself to kill myself, knowing I have to study, do all this other stuff. So I'm just trying to figure it out on like what I want. In my room right now. Oh my gosh! Every time I scratch myself, I get a red mark. It's so annoying. But I just wanted to check back in because I know I left the last clip of this video kind of like all over the place in a way, but pretty much that video, like literally the clips that you guys seen before, is really just me playing out my thoughts, and that's what's going to be going on in this series of me playing out my thoughts of like how I want to do cosmetology school, which includes like housing, transportation, you know, all that kind of stuff, because I just want to make sure that I'm good on that realm. Like I don't have to necessarily worry about like too much, especially like paying a lot of money for where I'm gonna be living. because at the end of the day, like, it's different when you go to a community college or you go to a regular university, because it's like you still could work your full-time hours because you don't have a set schedule. You make your own schedule. But for stuff like this, you make, like, you have to stick to your strict schedule. So that's just what this video is about. There will be a part 2 coming soon, when I do like my FAFSA and I go up there again and I talk to them about like my application and stuff like that. So yeah, just stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.